All right, Mary. God hates Barack Obama. That's the sort of hostile rhetoric aimed at the President of the United States these days from other Americans. Stephen Anderson, pastor of a small fundamentalist Baptist church in Tempe, Arizona, uttered these harsh words just a couple of weeks ago.
I hate Barack Obama. Now, I'm going to prove this from the Bible tonight, why I should hate Barack Obama. Why God wants me to hate Barack Obama. Why God hates Barack Obama.
That sermon hit the internet, and it really caused a major uproar. Was the pastor really advocating that someone should kill the president? Well, talk show host Michelangelo Signorelli called him on it. Listen to this.
Well, here's the thing. If somebody were to kill the president, it wouldn't do any good. He would just be a martyr, and then we'd have another holiday.
Well,
you know?
But would you condemn the killing?
Would I condemn the person? No, I would not judge that person or condemn that person. It's
you wouldn't judge that person. But you wouldn't judge that person as a murderer?
They would not be a murderer. I'm not saying that they should do it. They'd be a vigilante. They'd be the law. But that wouldn't make them a murderer. Well, for example...
They wouldn't be a murderer if they took up a gun and shot the president.
Excuse me? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
They wouldn't be a murderer if they took up a gun and shot the president?
I do not believe that they would be now.
Okay, well, Michelangelo Signorelli joins us from Montreal tonight, where he has been attending the convention of the National Gay and Lesbian Journalists Association. Hey, thank you. I know we're having problems hearing you. So he's on the phone, Michael. Complete transparency. Okay, so why even interview this guy and give him a platform?
Well, you know, a lot of people say if you give him attention, it only obviously elevates his message and allows him to spew more of this hatred out there. But I think at this point in time, and you've been talking about it certainly a lot this hour, we have to focus on these individuals. We cannot take our eyes off of them when they are actually preaching this kind of hatred against the president. And one of their congregants, Stephen Anderson, had a congregant who took a automatic weapon to an event where the president was, as his pastor is praying for the president to die. I think we actually need to keep a watchful eye on these people, focus on them, get it all out there, expose what they're about, expose all of it, and expose how this hatred filters down from the top of the opposition to this president in the Republican Party.
Okay, Michael, he didn't hold back when it comes to you. He has a wish for you, and I think it's a death wish. I want people to listen to it, Michael, and then we'll talk about it.
I'm gay, and I don't molest any children. What do you think?
Well, I say you're lying.
Yeah, you think I must be molesting children, right?
Exactly.
Do you pray that I'll die tonight?
If you're a homosexual, I hope you get brain cancer.
I think you went on to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, I hope you get brain cancer and die like Ted Kennedy.
Like Ted Kennedy, yes. I hope you get brain cancer and die like Ted Kennedy. And then he hung up the phone, not even to wait and hear any response.
So he knows about you. He knows that you're gay. He knows what you do. Why would he accept to do an interview with you, Michael?
You know, I think this man really just jumped into all of this thinking that, wow, I'm getting attention. People are going to focus on me. He had certainly gotten the attention of some media organizations. And I think he just thought, you know, this will bring me some more attention. I think, though, when I finally said to him that I was gay, it just kind of, you know, from the bottom of all of his hatred of gay people, he just had to lash out and attack me like that. And he probably felt cornered in a way because I was exposing a lot of his hypocrisy and a lot of his ugly agenda.
Michael, you've been doing this for a long time. You've been on the radio. You've been writing. You're an author. You're an activist. What do you think's going on here?
I think that this is an example of the kind of hatred we're seeing whipped up against this president, and you've been talking a lot about how it is about race. I don't think there's any question that there would not be this kind of disrespect if we were talking about a president who was not black, whether it is calling him a liar in the House by a member of Congress, or comparing him to Adolf Hitler on the sign, or a pastor actually calling for him to be dead, praying that he would die. I think we're seeing this disrespect that is visceral, and we're seeing people just even say to their children, you don't have to listen to the president. We're going to take you out of school so you don't listen to him. I don't think we'd see that kind of disrespect if this president were white.
All right. Michelangelo Signorelli, thank you so much, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Don.
It is a shocking image, a photograph of Jesus Christ walking with a Nazi. But that's a point of a new exhibit. That is the point, by a famous fashion photographer, and you're going to see his pictures. He's going to join us live in just minutes.